Can you believe that half of 2022 is already over? That's right, it's July 1st, 2022. And so far this year in our country, the cost of everything is at a record high. We couldn't be more divided. There are riots in the streets. But hey, in a few days, we get to celebrate all that and blow some shit up and drink some beer. Ah, what a country. But more importantly, since it's the first of the month, we're going to get some badass statues on this table for you to see. As the Xtreme channel is pushing towards 50,000 subscribers, these are just a few of the statues we are giving away on the journey there. If you want to know how to win one, stay tuned for later in the video. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into the Xtreme channel. My name is Mr. X. It's July 1st. That means we're going to go over all the upcoming happenings or the Xtreme exhibitions in the month of July. As usual, we're going to touch on a few things that happened in June because it has been an exciting summer despite all the bullshit that's happening in our country that I talked about in the intro. So if you're new here and you like some of this high-end collectible crap, make sure you've not only liked this video, but you've subscribed to the channel and hit that bell notification because everything we're going to talk about today, we have detailed videos on. And when I say we, it's just me. I talk to myself sometimes. And I got to tell you, I am funny as fuck. But without hesitation, instead of saying, without further ado, because I never figured out what ado is, let's take a quick look at June. We're going to look at first the top 3 collectibles that arrived on the table in June. Now, all of these you've either seen videos on or you will very soon. But coming in at number 3 was this custom kingpin. Now, if you recall, I actually got to film the prototype. So I had the prototype, but eventually my production piece came in and it did not disappoint. 2 bases, so many different cool switch outs, definitely the coolest kingpin statue out there. In second place was the video you just saw a few days ago, this custom rhino. Absolutely amazing despite some of the design issues. I'm a huge fan. This custom rhino is definitely a keeper in the collection. But my favorite piece, which I did not expect, was Prime 1 Studios Balrog vs. Gandalf. Absolutely amazing piece. I wouldn't call it a grail by any means, but it is very, very cool and definitely one of the best Lord of the Rings pieces out there. Again, despite some issues that we talked about during the review. Now, the really exciting thing for me is I used to do 2 separate videos. One that talked about all the crap I pissed my money away on, and we had to do 2 different videos because there's so many different items in that category alone. Well, I am pleased to tell you I greatly behaved myself in the month of June. Probably the best I've ever did, honestly. Well, I did buy a whole bunch of CGC slabs. Technically, I only bought 1 statue. Yes, just 1. However, I filmed these in advance, and in a few hours, Prime 1 Studios' big chap goes up for sale, so it's probably going to end up being 2. I'm talking about this statue right here. They're reissuing it without the wall, which I kind of like the wall, but I was never able to get the original wall. I keep saying wall too much. You would think that I'm Donald Trump. By the way, I thought the wall was a good idea. I don't think I want to put that in.
That's what she said.
But this custom Mr. Fantastic statue is what I bought. So as you see, multiple torsos, multiple switch out options. These are actually the same people that are producing the Human Torch we're going to look at in a few minutes. Absolutely very cool piece. Will finish my Fantastic Four collection. But June was a pretty fun month. I actually was traveling for most of June, and I will be for most of July as well. But we're still having tons of cool collectibles come to the table. And again, we will review everything here, so make sure you've not only liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel and hit that bell notification so you know when all these pieces drop. So clearly only buying 1, maybe 2 statues, I clearly practice #restraint. That's where I take a list of things I would have bought, but I'm being kind of an adult. So the first is this Gunslinger Spawn right here. It looks absolutely amazing. It's from a custom group I have another Spawn from. The biggest reason I didn't buy this is I have 0 attachment to the character. I think Spawn looks badass and this statue looks badass, but it was a pass for me. The other one was Queen Studios Mark 85. We're going to talk about their Mark 7 in a little bit, but this is a life-size statue that I was looking forward to for a long time. This is my second favorite MCU outfit for Iron Man. However, there was something off about it, and I didn't want to drop $11,000 on a statue that I wasn't head over heels for. All right, so now we're going to get to July. Very exciting month for me. I'm going everywhere from Salt Lake City to Detroit to Puerto Vallarta with the family. And it seems like we have tickets to events almost every other weekend. The day I'm filming this a few days ago, we just saw a crazy I Love 90s concert. Had Vanilla Ice, Coolio, Tone Loc, All For One, and more. Crazy nuts. I had tickets to Avalanche Game 7. Congrats to the Colorado Avalanche for winning the Stanley Cup. Thankfully, I'm going to get my $7,000 back for my tickets. Yes, that's how much they cost. simply for the fact they beat the Lightning in Game 6, so that's pretty exciting. In an upcoming video, Mrs. X and I just secured a pool that we're actually putting in the backyard. So if you want to see Mr. X in a Speedo, probably won't happen in July, but will happen later this year. Yet another reason to subscribe to the channel, am I right? We have tickets to a concert at Red Rocks next week. We're going to see some comedians the following week. The week after that, we're going to see the Friends experience from the Friends TV show where they've recreated the sets. And even with all that traveling and events, we have a ton of cool, awesome collectibles hitting the table. So it's going to be non-stop action. Now, as a reminder, all these collectibles are scheduled to arrive. Many of them I actually have tracking numbers on, so I know they will arrive. But there are delays on anywhere from 20 to 50% of them, unfortunately. And if you want more information on all the ones we're going to talk about, just stay tuned because we're going to do a detailed video on each and every single one. But let's kick it off, and first we're going to talk about custom pieces. So these are private unlicensed commissions. These are all sold out. I can't tell you where to get any of these, but the first one we'll highlight is that Human Torch I told you about. So this is 1/4 scale. It's going to be my second actual Fantastic Four piece. He's going to pair Fantastic with that Reed Richards. See what I did there? He's fantastic. But we also have this Thanos and Lady Death coming. Very excited to get this piece. I'm a huge fan of the comic version of Thanos simply because I grew up with Silver Surfer and they battled so often. This 1/4 scale custom Spider-Man is coming. If you recall, recently I did a review of the half scale version, so it was twice this size. Very excited. Last month I told you about this custom Green Lantern. I have the shipping, so it should definitely arrive. My Justice League display is getting pretty badass. I'll definitely show you guys pictures of this stuff. I usually post exclusive stuff of all these collectibles before the YouTube video even launches. If you want to see that, check out the Xtreme channel's social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. The link for those is in the description below. I have 3 different Silver Surfers that are supposed to come in. So this one right here is actually on the way. It'll definitely arrive in the month of July. I've already seen a few collectors get it. I'm super anticipating this one. I think it's going to be one of the best ones out there. I have this one that's supposed to be done and shipped, so it'll be interesting to see if it comes in. As you see, it's a different version of Silver Surfer. It's the Fallen one. This is a recent Donny Cates storyline in the last few years that's absolutely phenomenal if you want to read it. And then this one right here, I believe the shipping is supposed to happen in the same month. Very dynamic, very cool, very excited because Silver Surfer is my favorite character. Kind of switching up genres here in the custom world, I have tracking for this M. Bison on Throne. This is 1/4 scale. And as I've said before, this is the sole reason I've kept my Street Fighter collection. I got tracking on this 1/3 scale Darth Vader. I don't collect Star Wars anymore, but I couldn't pass this up. Looks absolutely badass. I don't think a 1/3 scale Darth Vader has ever been made, but this one, I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put it in my collection, will definitely be a showstopper. Kitty Pryde is also coming to the collection, supposed to ship this month. Very cool piece. I think it's the best Kitty Pryde statue out there. Granted, there aren't a lot of them, but it's simple, yet dynamic and shows her powers at the same time. Can't wait to bring the review to you guys. This custom Carnage, we just got shipping notification as well. This one, the renders looked a lot better than the pictures that I have now, so I'm a little iffy, but we'll see when it comes in. And I'm going to eventually have to get rid of some of my Carnage pieces. If you recall, just recently I sold a ton of Venoms. There may still be some left, so make sure to check out this video right here. But lastly, it's not a piece I bought, but I'm getting in the prototype. I believe this is the prototype for this Wilderness Wolverine, Barbarian Wolverine. Very cool piece. I do have it on order as well. Comes just as a kit, but this one's been professionally painted, so I will review that for you guys. All right, now we're going to look at the licensed ones. So these are from companies like Queen Studios, J&D, Prime One Studios, Sideshow. No Sideshow. But we'll kick it off with Forever Heath Ledger Joker that I've been waiting for forever. This is by Prime One Studios, 1/3 scale. I already have the other bust. I'm getting tired of talking about this. It better come. Actually, I don't care if it comes or not. One that is actually arriving today, so you'll see the video for it very soon, is also by Prime One Studios. A movie show statue DC is this Barry Allen Flash. This Barry Allen Flash, which, you know what? I think this might become valuable because if he takes the place of the other actor who keeps getting in all the trouble, I can't remember the name right now because it's super early and I haven't had anything to drink. But yeah, that's coming in too. Still waiting on a number of Berserk pieces that should get here any day, including Slan right here. It's the deluxe version where she also comes with the other fat bastard. And then, of course, Casca. I'm rereading through Berserk right now. I'm on volume 4 or 5, and I absolutely love this story. I forgot how much I loved it. So I'm even more stoked to get these in. And their Skull Knight is supposed to be shipping. So this is an absolutely huge piece, and I have no idea where I'm going to display it, but nonetheless cannot wait for it to get in. We'll see if it arrives this month. And in kind of the same genre here, Prime 1 Goku is the same situation. I bought through a distributor, so sometimes they take a lot longer, but they're cheaper shipping. So we'll see if he comes in for the month, because I know he has started shipping worldwide. And Eddie from XM Studios is supposed to arrive by the end of Q2. Well, the end of Q2 ended yesterday, so I suspect we will get shipping notice very, very soon for this. I'm very excited about this piece. But again, one, I don't know where I'm going to display it. I keep talking about where I don't know display it because recently I had this video right here where I had to move out of a space. I displayed 150 statues, so I'm still figuring all of that out. One you've seen on here for over a year and a half. I want to say I'm waiting 3 years on Infinity Studios Wonder Woman bust. This piece right here, I do have the Queen Studios. This is fully paid off, so it'd almost be nice if I could just get my money back. But Gal Gadot is supposed to come, and we'll see which one is better. I just realized I could have made a really dirty joke about Gal Gadot is supposed to come. Queen Studios Batman Who Laughs is shipping. They've announced that. This is on the throne. I'm really excited about this piece. I passed it first, but the more I looked at it, the more I really liked it. So it should come in. We will do a review. I'm pretty confident that one will arrive in the month of July. And same with Queen Studios 1/4 scale Wonder Woman. Again, going to kind of complete my Justice League. I was talking about that earlier. This is one of the last few pieces I need. But a Wonder Woman, I haven't found one I liked until I saw this one, so I'm really excited about that. Tweeterhead Skeletor bust. Again, a piece that I'm not so sure about, but it looks amazing. I just don't know where I'm going to display it. And I ran into an issue because I sold all my Masters of the Universe. So you're going to see a video in a few days about their Tila. I've already received that. I've already done a video for it. It has early access to members. You can check that out in the link in the description below as well. We are actually giving that statue away. So yet another reason to make sure to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Now the last one that's supposed to come, which again I don't need anymore because I don't collect dinosaurs, so we'll see what we're going to do. Probably sell it off. But Prime 1 Studios and Dominus Rex. I love their Jurassic Park line. I just had to make sacrifices, and this one looks cool. This is one of the coolest dinosaurs out there, even though I don't think it's real. I haven't seen Jurassic World yet. I'll wait till that comes out in streaming services. But when I do, I will do a blog about it. Check out the Xtremechannel.com. I do daily blogs about different pop culture stuff. You can definitely check that out. But that's my list. So super exciting month on every single level. Going to bring a ton of content to you guys. So for the 4th time, make sure you've subscribed. About 40% of you haven't. But I really appreciate you guys watching. And I appreciate you so much that we give away a lot of stuff here. Here's the current giveaway. We will be giving all of these statues away, plus additional ones at every 5,000 subscriber milestone. To win one of these statues, all you have to do is make sure you've liked this video, you've subscribed to the channel, you've hit that bell notification, and then just drop a comment below. Every 5,000 subscriber milestone, we are going to do a random drawing and pick a random comment and give one of these statues away, plus some additional ones I'm not showing right now. The more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Again, thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like. That's the best thing you can do to help the channel. I really appreciate it. Check out some of these other videos. And again, 5th time, subscribe so you can see all that upcoming stuff. I appreciate you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.